Hi guys, today we're going to react to Don't Say Lazy by NEMOPHILA, a K-On cover. This is a Buy Me a Coffee request from JM. Thank you, JM, for yet another NEMOPHILA request. We appreciate all your support.
Thank you, JM. We appreciate all the requests coming from you, and yeah, another NEMOPHILA cover, which I'm very curious to hear. So let's do it.
Please don't say you are lazy. だって本当はcrazy. 白鳥たちはさ見えないとこでバカンスするんです. honorに忠実. honorも忠実正直.
I love how this song starts with no build-up at all. You're in the song, you press play, and you're inside the song. It's the same NEMOPHILA vibe that we've come to love. This song was recorded 3 years ago, and I'm guessing it's the middle of COVID quarantines, so it looks like they're shooting a music video in their own homes. Saki's here. Feels like another beautiful entry from NEMOPHILA as a cover that they did. Music-wise, we know that they're awesome. It's what we've come to love of NEMOPHILA, but visually, I'm not quite sure how Mayu's outfit relates to the subject matter. I want to say it relates somehow because I can sort of try to connect the dots, but I'm not quite sure yet. So I'm gonna have to watch a little bit more to maybe try and figure it out.
Yeah, this was probably a music video of a cover like that they put together during COVID, or a COVID online show that they did for the fans, because they did a few of those. So I'm not sure, but as far as what you were referring to in the visual with Mayu's outfit and look, I'm not sure if it's to do with the song theme or with K-On, with the band, because they've done this thing in the past where they dress up like the bands they cover and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So I wonder if it has something to do with that, but I'm not sure. As always, they sound great. And you're right, this song just goes from 0 to 200 in no time. It just starts,
Yeah.
from what might be the chorus. I'm not sure. But the girls seem to, as always, be having a good time. It was actually great seeing a little bit of attitude, I think, from Haraguchi-san in
Yeah.
some spots that made me smile. Great to see Saki again. And Hazuki and Tamu, just fantastic. They're just
Yeah.
a fantastic bunch. And I love the covers that they do. They always bring some kind of extra or maybe slightly different energy to their covers,
Yeah,
which I
yeah.
like.
その分全力で眠って
subject matter wise, I think this song beautifully lays out the different stages in fulfilling one's dreams in a non-pragmatic way. Not just stay true to yourself and keep at it and don't give up. Not just that, but recognizing that you need, first of all, ferocity to do something that most people fail in. I'm relating it to being a successful musician because they're musicians, but it's a cover and I don't know what exactly it pertains to, but this example can be used for that as a dream that needs to be fulfilled. So the ferocity to take on this vocation of being a musician. The first verse starts with the line, don't say you're lazy. So don't put yourself in a box. Don't limit yourself by giving yourself negative attributes that will prevent you from realizing that you have the ability to fulfill your dreams. And that verse continues to say something about the swans. Even the gentlest swans have the ability to kick up a storm. So in hard work terms, it means small steps will get you very far. And then later, in a later verse, they say something about the hawks, even the fiercest hawks, make sure they hide their claws so not to show their surroundings how powerful they really are. So that means when you're building up to fulfilling your dream, when you get skilled enough and powerful enough, don't let them see you coming. Beautifully written, and the girls are performing it magnificently.
I just want to say that we don't actually know the original. We don't know K-On, the ones who have released the original to this. So it's very difficult to kind of put it together in some ways in my mind. But to me, it sounds like there's something very young about this song. Like the narrator might be a teenager or a very young person who gets told you're lazy by parents or someone older or someone who's like around the same level or something like that, because it feels like they are working on their art, which a lot of people see as a hobby. Yeah. So why don't you go to work and spend less time working on this nonsense and do something that will actually get you a living and get you well paid? And the narrator here is saying, no, I'm crazy. You know, I have dreams. I want to be true to myself. I want to do what I want to do. My future's bright. And if you see me taking a break, I'm not lazy. I'm just taking a break, but it's just for a second because I'm going to continue working on what I want to work on and not what you want me to work on. That kind of is the feeling that I get from the overall message of the song, which is really, really cool. And yes, what you described before about not showing what you have underneath because you don't want to reveal everything too quickly. You got to keep some things sort of under your vest and not show it to people. Don't show them strength or weakness in a way. Just keep them guessing, and then you might have the element of surprise later on down the line. It's a pretty cool way of telling that kind of story, I think. Just really enjoying it, and I'm really enjoying the energy from the girls, especially Hazuki and Saki on guitars, even at like this kind of headbanging thing. And it's funny because they're not all within the same energy, but that can easily be explained because they're not all in the same room. So they can't really feed off each other in the same way that they do when they're together on stage. But it's still really, really cool to see them, and you can tell that they love the songs they cover. There's some sort of almost like a fandom of theirs towards the original bands, or a respect. That's why they cover the songs, because the songs really say something that they also want to say, something they can relate to, which is pretty awesome to see.
Bravo.
Awesome. There's another little element in the song that I wanted to bring up, didn't bring up before, but it talks also about like believing yourself and kind of loving yourself in the face of this criticism that you're lazy and not going along the path that everybody else wants you to go. That kind of thing. It's saying, no, 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 you gotta love yourself and stay true to yourself. And if you do that, you'll get to where you need to get to. And I like that message.
I love these types of songs by NEMOPHILA and by other bands that do them because the band itself that addresses this type of subject matter, the band comes with credibility because you have a bunch of dream fulfillers in their own lives that give you this advice. So I've said it before, you're letting these ideas play around in your head as they come from people who did exactly what they're telling you to do. There's something very endearing and impressive and admirable about that.
Yeah, when you get it from somebody who is already living the dream, there's a lot more credibility to it, even though they're probably not exactly where they wanted to get to as yet. They're still on that journey. They have achieved so much already that they definitely can say what they're saying with experience. So yeah, that's true.
They're still hungry, which I'd like in my head to connect that to the fact that the song just starts without the build-up. It's like they haven't lost their energy, their hunger. In my mind, that's why the song started like that.
In this type of business, I guess, and in this sort of art space and whatever, if you lose that hunger, you're pretty much done anyway.
Yeah.
So I think it's something that you have to keep no matter how far you get. But yeah, NEMOPHILA, always cool. And I have to say that before we started reacting to their covers, I didn't realize they did so many and that they're so much fun, the covers that they do or that they have made so far. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing if there are more and yeah, and checking them out because I've enjoyed each and every one of them. Thank you, JM, for another awesome NEMOPHILA request. We do really appreciate you introducing us to some of these songs that we've never heard of before. And yeah, we've really been enjoying them a hell of a lot. So thanks a lot for the ongoing support. We appreciate it. Keep them coming.
Thanks, Jam, for yet another NEMOPHILA request. We've enjoyed reacting to it very much. We enjoyed throughout the many months of reacting to NEMOPHILA and other bands, but specifically here, because we get to see so many sides of NEMOPHILA. We get to see the full spectrum of their personalities and style of playing. So we're very appreciative to the fact that we've got to witness that in the show. So thanks again, JM, very much. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the little bell icon so you get notified on all our future videos. If you have a song in mind you'd like us to react to, please make it through BuyMeACoffee so we get a chance to get to it. All contributions are, of course, very much appreciated. Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you all for your time.
As usual, our NEMOPHILA reactions playlist should be up on the screen right about now. Give it a click, check it out, and yeah, drop us a line, let us know what you think. Thanks again, guys. We appreciate all the support coming our way. We'll be back in a couple of days with a new episode, and we hope to see you then. Thanks again, guys. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.